where trash really goes. The hidden world beneath our feet, the illusion of a way. Every day, humanity performs a magic trick. We open our bins, toss something inside, and it's gone. Vanished, out of sight, out of mind. But what if I told you? Our trash hasn't disappeared. It has simply slipped into a hidden world. A world that most people will never see. Earth's waste. Daily journeys to astonishing places. The journey. The engine rumbles. Your trash begins its adventure inside a roaring steel beast. The garbage truck. Inside the truck, trash isn't gently carried. It is crushed, squeezed, compacted, turning your leftovers into dense, heavy bricks. In a single shift, one truck compresses 20,000 pounds of waste. But here's something surprising. Garbage trucks are some of the heaviest vehicles on the road, heavier than some military armored trucks. They burn more fuel stopping and starting than most cars use in a week. All for one goal, to get your trash to the next checkpoint, the transfer station. The transfer station, the first gate. Trash mountains, machines push piles. This is where your trash gets sorted by destiny. Transfer stations are the hidden giants of every city. Huge industrial caverns where garbage from entire neighborhoods gathers in towering piles. Here, the trash isn't just sitting, it's treated like data. Weighed, documented, moved. Cities are fined or rewarded based on how much waste they produce. And something few people know. In these piles, trash begins decomposing within hours, releasing methane gas that workers must control to avoid explosions. Workers describe the transfer station as a living creature, hot, breathing, constantly shifting, always hungry for more. From here, trucks carry trash in two directions: recyclables to sorting plants, waste to landfills. But the story becomes even stranger once recycling enters the picture. The recycling obstacle course. Recycling centers are not magical factories. They are battlefields, and your trash must survive them. Trash is dumped onto conveyor belts and enters a mechanical gauntlet. Trumped drums that spin and shake trash, magnets that rip metals from the pile, eddy currents that push aluminum into the air. Lasers that scan plastic at 6,000 times per second, robots that snatch items with lightning precision. But here's the secret. Recycling is fragile. If a plastic bottle has food in it, if cardboard is wet, if materials are mixed, the entire batch can be considered contaminated. Once that happens, it is sent straight to the landfill, no matter how recyclable it was. Recycling isn't just about what you throw away, it's about how clean you throw it. The truth about what gets recycled. Most people believe recycling handles tons of waste. But the truth? Only 9% of the world's plastic is actually recycled. The rest becomes ocean pollution, landfill waste, incinerated air pollution, microplastic inside our bodies. Scientists have found microplastics in human lungs, bloodstreams, breast milk, the placenta of unborn babies, clouds, snow on top of Mount Everest. Our trash travels more farther than we do. The landfill. The invisible city landfills with layers of earth. Now, the real mystery begins. Where most trash goes, the place that grows every single day, the landfill. Landfills today are not simple pits. They are engineered megastructures, bigger than some cities. A modern landfill includes a bottom layer of clay as thick as a house, a plastic liner that prevents toxic leaks, pipes that suck out methane, wells that test groundwater, bulldozers the size of whales, compactors with steel teeth weighing 50 tons. And yet, even with all this engineering, landfills are ticking time capsules. Inside them, nothing disappears. Scientists have found 40-year-old newspaper with readable words, food that still looks fresh after 20 years, toys from the 90s that look brand new. A hot dog that had barely changed after 36 years. Why? Because landfills have no oxygen, no sunlight, no bacteria. Trash is preserved the way ancient pharaohs were not decomposing, but fossilizing. One shocking truth: some landfills are so full they are becoming mountains. In some states, the tallest hill in the region is actually a pile of trash, the poison that landfills create. Buried beneath every landfill is something almost no one has seen, but every landfill produces it: leachate, a dark, toxic liquid created when rainwater mixes with buried trash. Leachate can contain battery acid, pharmaceuticals, heavy metals, rotten food chemicals, microplastics, paint toxins, industrial waste, pathogens. Chemicals that don't even have names yet. Modern landfills drain leachate into treatment facilities, but older landfills leak it into the earth. And once it contaminates groundwater, it can travel miles beneath the surface. Scientists have found landfill chemicals in drinking wells, rivers, lakes, soil crops, farm animals. Trash isn't just an eyesore. It becomes part of everything. Trash that escapes. Not all trash stays in a landfill. Some trash escapes long before it gets there. Wind blows it out of bins. Storm drains carry it through tunnels. Rivers move it downstream. Eventually, trash reaches the ocean. Here it joins a place so massive it almost doesn't seem real. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It isn't an island of plastic, it's a floating soup of microplastic mixed with fishing nets, bottles, containers, shoes, toys, ghost nets with dead animals trapped inside. The patch is held together by ocean currents, forming a spinning vortex. And here's the most haunting part: it is expanding. Every minute, a truckload of plastic enters the ocean. The future. Trash as a resource. Despite the darkness, there is hope. Inventors, scientists, and engineers around the world are designing ways to turn trash from a problem into power. Some innovations include machines that turn plastic into fuel, enzymes that eat plastic in hours, bricks made from compressed trash, waste-to-energy plants that burn garbage cleanly, circular systems where products never become waste, biodegradable plastics, factories that recycle almost 100% of their materials. Some countries now mine old landfills for metal and plastic, because the waste buried decades ago is now valuable. Humanity created the trash problem, but humanity can also solve. In the end, every piece of trash has a journey. Some will be buried for centuries. Some will travel across oceans. Some will enter the air, or the water, or even our own bodies. But some will be recycled, saved, reborn, and that depends on one simple moment. The moment you throw it away, the next object in your hand, ask yourself, where will this piece of trash go? To the mountain? To the ocean? Or to a better future? The answer is in your hands.